Hey, what's up, traders? This is Mike here with the watch list video for Tuesday, April 11th. SPY gap down today, but ended up closing strong. Quick look at the intraday. There's the gap down right there. And just a slow climb with one kind of whoosh down, but overall just a slow climb from low of day to high of day. Not a lot of trades for me today, but just still some decent posts in the room. I made one genius post on ELOX. Go to 5-minute candles. This is for those that weren't there. I think it probably looked about like this when I mentioned it. And my post was, and I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember exactly, does anybody like ELOX back through 7, right? And it looked, like I said, it looked about like this. My thought was whole number, inflection point with the earlier high above. It's already a strong stock. Shorts might be in trouble. And it maybe even looked like this because the reason I say that is because, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes later is when it triggered. And I don't know if a butterfly flew through my office or I was looking out the window staring at the clouds, but I never even saw it happen. I was obviously looking at something else at the time. And anyway, it ended up ripping from there. So it ended up being a huge mover. Apparently, I started a storm of controversy because I guess people were chatting about it over in the forum that all the course takers use to discuss trades, which I think is a really cool tool, but I haven't been over there yet. So I'm not sure how many people got the trade or whatever. But again, I missed it. But hopefully my post made somebody some money. I'll know later when I go to the forum, right? Anyway, what are we watching for tomorrow? GCTK. By the way, this was a huge miss for me, but also for the whole room. I didn't see, normally, okay, there's the morning gap up. There's the opening 5-minute candle. Had this on the morning gap playlist, and then it did this, and like maybe about here or after it was going up, no, probably it was up here. I went and looked back and did a chat room search, just knowing I was going to see 2 or 3 people posted the opening range breakout idea through $1.60 and not one post. Now, if you feel like I'm chastising you as members for not posting it, I am kind of, but I'm also throwing myself in the mix. I should have posted that too. That's a morning gap play that went either red to green or just a high of day break, and ended up just going nuts from there. And I just was shocked to see that nobody posted. That's kind of not like our room, so we've all got a little something to work on. If you want an excuse, and I'll take one too, because I need one. We're coming off a 3-day weekend. Maybe we're all a little slow and groggy, right? So let's do better tomorrow and going forward. But anyway, I'm going to keep it on the watch list, even though it's what I call stupid extended at the moment. EBS was also on the gap playlist. I never got involved in it either, but a nice little breakout over the last month's worth of trading almost. I'm going to keep an eye on that one. SCLX. This one's extended, but it's kind of interesting to me that it topped out at exactly 15. Had a huge move on. Let's see, this was Wednesday. A nice quiet inside day on Thursday. Market was closed on Friday, and we had the gap up today. So it's extended, but I'm going to keep it on a chart because it can move, right? ELOX, already talked about that as far as the intraday sort of idea, right, that I put out. But anyway, it's really, really strong, so we're going to keep that one on watch as well. BBAI is one of the AI plays. It had a nice 2-day run right here that topped out at 318, pulled back for a couple days, and is curling back up. So there's one AI play I'm going to watch. AMC, which is the theaters. Apparently this Mario Brothers is doing really, really well. And AMC right here topped out at 550, so you got a possible half number there. Then you had the gap down on what was bad news for it, but look, right now it's right back up. So there might be some shorts in trouble. We get back up over that 550 area. And today's high was 537. So this one's actually pretty damn resilient after that nasty gap down last week. So it goes on a chart, especially with the number of shorts in it. AI was on bounce watch today. By the end of the day, I thought it was kind of interesting back through 23. I said that, but I also said it's getting too late for me, right? So it did break 23. Back to the daily. Had that huge bounce. Nick C gave us the trade on Thursday. And then today, just kind of a quiet inside day. But I think maybe it bottomed here last week. So could be up from here. We're going to keep that one on watch. TGTX. Nice volume today. Closed pretty strong. And the most recent high was in mid-February. That topped out at 1959. Today it topped out at 1925. So we're going to watch that one tomorrow. NOTE. It's kind of a what I call a sleeper pick. You had the big pop back here, pulled back, and now it's chopping along sideways. So I don't have a, hey, here's the price I love it at. I'm just going to keep it on a chart. I think it maybe has potential. If we can assume this was somewhat of a bottom, right? Now it's bouncing. The next decent move could be back up to maybe retest this 283 pop from that day, and maybe above that really break out. So that one goes on watch. All right, BFLY, interesting chart. Last week popped to 254. Today hit 253. So certainly over that level. You had big volume on the gap up day, and it's right back up near there. That one's interesting. FOA, big rip on Thursday. Quiet inside day today, but did close above its open. We're going to watch that for a potential long. Another kind of a sleeper pick. Had a gap up on nice news, by the way. This would have been, what, Wednesday, but sold off. Then Thursday, and then today. You know, you've got 3 days down in a row after the gap up. And the gap up was at least what sounded like a really nice headline. So I'm putting this on bounce watch. And then lastly, NOGN, which is an ugly chart. Had this pop back last week, and it's been doing nothing ever since. But in after hours, I think they announced insider purchase, a sizable one, like maybe $1 million worth. Don't quote me on that. And it popped to a little over 220 in after hours. As I'm talking right now, it's trading at 211. See, Thursday's high, just to give you some perspective. Thursday's high right there was 205. So possible gapper tomorrow. Maybe there's some shorts caught, even though that is a pretty ugly daily chart. All right, anyway, we'll work together as we always do in the pre-market and add some more gappers to the list and hopefully catch some A+ setups tomorrow. I'm done babbling. I'll see you guys in the chat room.